Hello everyone, this is Sean, the underemployed philosopher from Reasoned Observations, and I just wanted to talk about the God of Gaps. So, in the beginning, people said God was responsible for pretty much everything. But as science and reason has marched on, then God has been kind of relegated to basically what we can't completely explain. So, for example, the most obvious one is weather. So, way back a long time ago, people used to see lightning and thunderstorms and think, oh, that's gods. The gods of lightning and thunder and rain. And then monotheism came along, and through violence and subterfuge, they brought the people who believed in multiple gods into their fold and said, oh, that lightning and stuff, that's all a god. And now we have a pretty good understanding of meteorology, so we don't say anything stupid like, oh, God created thunderstorms and lightning to smite us and punish us for our behavior, because that's just ridiculous. It's moving air masses, nothing like that. People used to think that God created the world and the universe in 7 days, and somehow managed to create the planet before he created the sun, which doesn't make any sense. So, that was dumb. But now we have a better understanding and a theory that makes much more sense than there was some being that had the power to create all of creation before there was all of creation. So now we see that it was a very slow, gradual process starting from the Big Bang. And evolution is probably one of the more interesting areas to talk about this in. Because we used to say that, oh, God created man and the animals and all of that sort of stuff. But now we see, no, it wasn't just, bam, God did it. It was a very slow and very gradual process of evolution by natural selection, where the evolution happens because of mutations that happen, the mutations occur randomly, but the selection is anything but random. It is responsive to its environments. That's why animals that live in a place are perfectly adapted to live in that place because they've evolved to live in that sort of area. So God's not there anymore. So we've shown that God isn't around for pretty much everything now that science has got a pretty good handle on stuff. And anything left that people want to say, oh, you don't understand this absolutely completely, it must be God. Well, I think we can all agree that those people are ridiculous. And that nobody's taking them seriously anyway. They're not actually trying to explain anything. Some people say that evolution did happen, but that it was God that made it happen, or that the Big Bang happened and the universe was created by physical laws, but it was God that made all that happen. Just think about that for a second. It doesn't really fly with everything else these people say about God. So God created this whole universe and all these animals in a process by which it could have happened without him doing it. And that there's absolutely no evidence that there was any sort of creator involved at all. Yet that same creator demands your loyalty and has in the past committed mass genocide just because he didn't like certain people. No, that's ridiculous. Those kind of people, we're not going to talk to them anymore. So, we can talk to them, but they're probably just going to yell at us. Anyway, that's all I had to say for today, guys. Have a good afternoon, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll have some more observations again soon. Thanks for watching.